So, hi everyone, very good evening. I hope you all are doing good and you all are safe at your places. So, yes, this is another video on a very important concept and a very important scheme that we have. Continuously, we are bringing a lot many sessions, separate sessions on schemes. We all know that every another day or every day we see schemes in the PIB. And as you people know, schemes plays a huge important role for examination perspective. So that is the reason we are bringing separate sessions for each of the scheme that is in news. Today, we are going to talk about CGSS, which is your credit guarantee scheme for startups, right? Now, firstly, we will decode the entire news. We will decode the news later, but prior to that, we will decode the concept by itself. So when I talk about CGSS, which is your credit guarantee scheme for startups. So credit guarantee as in that the government says that we are giving you guarantee of loan. We are giving you guarantee of loan. That is your credit. But you have to focus on what the focus should be entirely on skills that are required for moving a startup. So, what government wants from us, from the people of the country, is to put their focus on the startup ecosystem, but rest of the things will be taken care by the government by itself. This is what it is entirely related to. Of course, other things include many of the things. For example, proper market, working capital, capital expenditure that is needed. We have a lot many things which are required here, but credit is one of the aspects of it. So, credit guarantee scheme for startup says that we will provide you credit, thing that is there. We will provide you loan. You need not to worry about it. Along with that, we will provide you other, benefits as well. आपका फोकस किसके ऊपर होना चाहिए? आपका फोकस होना चाहिए स्टार्टअप सिस्टम के ऊपर. So here, why it is in news? Because the government, has increased the ceiling, has increased the ceiling, and has reduced the cost and has reduced the cost. So when ceiling is improved, so that means the startup ecosystem will get more money, will get more credit money. This shows what that government is focusing on increasing the ecosystem of the startup system. Okay, to boost our startup ecosystem. That is the main focus of the government of India, and the rest of the things that are there. Now, reduction in the cost says that we want to give benefits to the startup ecosystem, to the people who are thinking to come into the startup ecosystem, because we have a lot many things which are associated with it. सबसे पहले तो documentation करना, फिर कितनी सारी we have documentations that are there. फिर उसके बाद फॉर्मल कितनी चीजें होती है जो हर एक इंडिविजुअल को करनी पड़ती है if that particular individual wants to jump into any of the businesses या फिर startup ecosystem, right? So right from there, government has talked many a times about the deregulation system. So right from there, government is now focusing on what? Government is now focusing on increasing, involving people in the startup ecosystem. Similarly, this one is the scheme that is for everyone. Okay, now it's a part of a broader objective that we have. स्वावलंबिनी हमने सबने सुना था. स्वावलंबिनी स्पेसिफिकली किसके लिए था? स्वावलंबिनी स्पेसिफिकली था विमेन के लिए. ठीक है, स्वावलंबिनी स्पेसिफिकली किसके लिए था? विमेन के लिए. अच्छा, अब जो इसका फोकस था, दिस इज स्वावलंबिनी. ओके, विमेन के लिए. अब जो इसका फोकस था वो क्या था कि हमें विमेन को एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप स्किल्स सिखानी है, बट इंक्लूडिंग ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. चाहे वो क्रेडिट की बात हो, चाहे वो मार्केट प्लेस की बात हो, चाहे वो उनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करवाने की बात हो, या फिर उनको बाकी हेल्प्स प्रोवाइड करवाने की बात हो. गवर्नमेंट वांटेड टू गिव देम ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, वांटेड टू गिव विमेन हेल्प हियर. बट यहाँ पे अगर मैं CGSS स्कीम की बात करूं तो यहाँ पे एक स्पेसिफिक टारगेट है, दैट इज व्हाट? दैट इज आर credit. Okay, now it is a part of one broader scheme that we have. Broader scheme हमारे पास कौन सी है? That is our Startup India. Okay, that is our Startup India. So Startup India हमारा क्या है? This was initiated in the year of 2016. ठीक है, दिस वाज इनिशिएटेड इन द ईयर ऑफ 2016. नाउ व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम, या फिर अगर मैं स्टार्टअप इंडिया की बेसिकली बात करूं, यहाँ पे इसका मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है कि हमें स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम को बूस्ट करना है. दैट इज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ अ स्टार्टअप इंडिया, and this is one of the further step which it has taken. Okay, now specifically talking about the ministry here, so it comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and it is administered by what comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Administered by whom? Administered by DP IIT. Okay, this is the main objective here, which is our Startup India. Okay, अब ये जो मैंने मिनिस्ट्री बताई है और जो मैंने DPIIT बताई है, इट्स अ ब्रॉडर ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ व्हाट इट्स it is handled by Startup India. Now you have to understand this thing, that we have one broader objective, that is what, that is your Startup India, and your CGSS is a part of it. Okay, Startup India and CGSS is a part of it. Okay, now one of the bifurcation which I would like to give you all, give all of you, is that there is a differentiation. There is a differentiation between Startup India and Stand-up India. Okay, many a times people ask me, students ask me this question, that ma'am, what is the difference between Startup India and Stand-up India? So अगर मैं Startup India की बेसिकली बात करूँ, so ये क्या है, एक ब्रॉडर ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि हमारा फोकस उसके ऊपर है, हमारा फोकस है स्टार्टअप सिस्टम के ऊपर, एंड वी वांट टू बूस्ट दिस एंटायर सिस्टम. Now specifically talking about Stand-up India, so Stand-up India को अभी जनवरी में 9 years की कंप्लीशन इन्होंने करी है. स्टैंड अप इंडिया ने क्या करा है, 9 years की कंप्लीशन करी है. इफ यू सी इन योर एग्जामिनेशन, मेनी अ टाइम द क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड, सो इट इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्कीम. अब स्टैंड अप इंडिया का मेन फोकस क्या है, सबसे पहले तो विमेन के ऊपर है. ठीक है, विमेन के ऊपर है, दैट टू फॉर द कैटेगरीज व्हिच इंक्लूड्स योर एससीज एंड एसटीज एज वेल. नाउ वी हैव स्पेसिफिक टारगेट ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट्स एज वेल. सो स्टैंड अप इंडिया किसके ऊपर वर्क करता है, स्टैंड अप इंडिया ज्यादातर वर्क करता है ग्रीन फील्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स के ऊपर. ठीक है, ग्रीन फील्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स के ऊपर. और अगर मैं ग्रीन फील्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स की बात करूँ, तो ग्रीन फील्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स क्या है, इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग योर बिजनेस फ्रॉम द इनिशियल स्टेज, you have not done it before but you are starting it from the initial stage, that becomes a part of your greenfield projects. Another part we have is brownfield projects. सो ब्राउनफील्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स क्या है, अगर आपने पहले से अपना जो स्टार्टअप है, आपने कुछ स्टार्ट करा है, या फिर इफ यू ऑलरेडी बिल्ड योर बिजनेस, नाउ यू वांट टू इन्वेस्ट इन इट मोर एंड यू वांट टू एक्सपैंड इट, that becomes a part of your brownfield projects that you have. So there is a bifurcation between both. Some are the schemes which entirely works on the greenfield projects only, and we have few schemes which works on both of the things. Either if I talk about greenfield project or brownfield projects. Now we are going to start with the today's concept. Today's entire video, why it is in news, we'll see that by how much ceiling has been increased, by how much cost has been reduced. So one question that most of the aspirants ask me कि मैम जो PDF है वो कैसे डाउनलोड करना है. So सबसे पहले बेटा you have to register yourself in the app. You have to download it first, you have to register yourself, and then you will see that there is a pop-up. Pop-up किसका होगा, pop-up होगा courses का. So whenever you will click on the courses now, so there will appear another section, another pop-up will be there, that is of your YouTube classes PDF. If that is not directly visible, you have to scroll it down and then you will be able to find it. Okay, you have to click on it, and date wise the PDF will be visible to all of you. All right, starting with the video. So why it is in news, so I have already told you that okay, so it the ceiling has been increased per borrower right from 10 crore. So पहले क्या थी, 10 crore थी, now it has been revised, it has reached to 20 cr. Okay, it has reached to 20 cr. Now the cost has been reduced, as in the fee has been reduced. The fee has been reduced, which we'll see in the coming slides. Now this is for those startups in the 27 identified champion sectors. अब जब हमारा मेक इन इंडिया प्रोग्राम बन रहा था, when it was in planning, when it was getting designed, so हमने मेक इन इंडिया में एक टर्म इंक्लूड हुई थी, that was your champion sector. Okay, that was your champion sector. चैंपियन सेक्टर्स कौन से हैं? सो चैंपियन सेक्टर्स आर दो सेक्टर्स which have capability of growing or getting boosted, and those are the very important sectors. If they are excluded, we cannot live without them. For example, we have electricity department, for example we have IT sector, for example we have other sectors as well. So these are the many sectors which are considered champion sectors. For example, if electricity is not there, of course rest of the industries cannot work. So this is the one of the major sectors that we have, and we are very sure about it that if we invest in this particular sector, of course we can expect growth in the coming period of time. That is entirely known as champion sectors, right? This has been identified by the government of India, under the Make in India program, to provide a thrust to the India's manufacturing as well as services capabilities also. Now, why this has changed? If you see that the government has increased the credit limit, why it has been done? Because government wants to boost the startup ecosystem, which I have already told to all of you. So what is the aim here? To improve the capital mobilization, to encourage the creativity, to encourage the innovation, to encourage the R&D, and to encourage our startup ecosystem as well. Because अगर ecosystem, अगर startup या फिर अगर businesses हमारे इंडिया में बढ़ेंगे, businesses की growth होगी, so this will entirely attract what? This BUS is just businesses, okay? Yeah, you can consider startup ecosystem as well. If we see there is growth in it, okay? If we see that there is growth in these startups as well as businesses, so of course this will lead to what? This will lead to attraction of the investment. This will lead to further attraction of the investment. So we will see many players, private players will come, foreign players as well will come in the Indian, will start investing here. That will of course profit us. Next, entirely about what is CGSS. So I've already told you that it provides collateral, it provides benefit, credit benefit, yeah, you can write it as loan benefit also. Loan benefits are provided to the startup ecosystem, and that too collateral free. Okay, that too collateral free. Now, this support is provided officially, that is organized by the Department of Promotion and Industry and Internal Trade, which is your DPIIT. Now, the scheme facilitates what? Access to working capital. Working capital kya hai? Ki you are doing what? You are doing, we have two types of capitals basically. या तो आप long term capital के लिए पैसा ले लो. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल में क्या होगा कि अगर आपने कोई मशीनरी इंस्टॉल करनी है, यू आर डूइंग प्रोडक्शन, यू वांट टू इंस्टॉल सम मशीनरी, so that becomes a part of your long term capital. But working capital means what? That becomes a part of your fixed capital, right? वर्किंग कैपिटल क्या है? सो यू हैव डे टू डे एक्सपेंडिचर्स एज वेल. अच्छा, अब किसी टाइम पे जो है मशीनरी के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल ऑयल लेकर आना है, फिर if there is any machinery which is running through electricity, if there is any machinery which is running through petrol या फिर कुछ और, so you have to maintain that balance, right? That is a part of your working capital. Even the salaries that are paid, that is also a part of your working capital. So you have two types of expenditure when you are running any of the businesses, you have startups. One is that day-to-day expenditure, and another one, the expenditure that you are doing for a long time investment. So term loan is also a part of it, as well as venture debt is also a part of it. Okay, and we have other fund based or non fund based financial instruments as well, which are a part of it. कब इस्टेब्लिश हुआ था? तो इसको इस्टेब्लिश करा गया था जून अक्टूबर 2022 में. इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर स्टार्टअप इंडिया एक्शन प्लान. स्टार्टअप इंडिया एक्शन प्लान को कब हमने लॉन्च करा था? सो दैट वाज द ईयर ऑफ 2016, and you see that 9 years has been completed. 9 years of startup ecosystem has been completed. Now it is managed by your CGSS is managed by the National Credit Guarantee Trustee Company under again DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Objective क्या है? So I've already told you, we want to provide benefit to them, we want to boost innovation, we want to boost creativity, we want to boost startup ecosystem basically, ताकि हम क्या करें, हम अपना broader objective achieve कर सके. अब हमारे पास broader objective क्या है? So we have a broader objective of Atmanirbhar Bharat, and we have a broader objective of Viksit Bharat as well. ठीक है, so we have to achieve our broader objective. So whenever you see that there is a small step which have been taken, you have to integrate it with the broader objective of the government of India, so that we can link it better, right? Now this is designed to lower the perceived lending risk for the financial institutions, which will increase the credit flow to the startup ecosystem, right? Now operational reforms which have been introduced here. So feedback ecosystem, that is specifically for the startup ecosystem that is there, feedback from the ecosystem that we have, then it is designed to make the scheme more appealing to both startups as well as lenders as well. Now considering that I am just thinking about opening any of the startups, going with any of the startups, so I'll think, okay, the amount that I can get now has been increased, so of course I'll go for it. Why not? The cost has been reduced, the cost of the fee payment that is there, it has been reduced, so I'll of course think of coming into the startup or starting it. So it has been made in a manner that it becomes, it is just more appealing to to those people who want to jump into it, as well as it attracts investment also. So it encourages, what it encourages, the early stage debt funding. Early stage debt funding, as in, what is that? All right. So early stage debt funding, as in that if you've started your business for the first period of time, and during the early stages, right, you have started a business. Now you want money to, start with it. So that becomes a part of it. Okay. Now there are various methods for it. या तो आप working capital loan ले लो, ठीक है? Working capital loan will be provided to you. Then you have term loans as well, जहाँ पे you take a lump sum loan and you have to repay, in a specific period of time. And then you have venture debt also, which is also part of it, right? देन वी हैव एलिजिबिलिटी एज वेल. अगर आपको CGSS के अंदर अगर आपको एनरोल करना है, तो आपके पास कुछ ना कुछ जो एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरियाज है, यू हैव टू फॉलो देम रिगरसली. वन इज व्हाट, दैट यू शुड बी ऑफिशियली रिकॉग्नाइज्ड बाय DPIIT. नेक्स्ट क्या है कि आपका जो परफॉर्मेंस है, फिर जो आप हो, वो आप NPA के अंदर बिल्कुल नहीं आने चाहिए. आप जो है वो डिफॉल्टर नहीं होने चाहिए, ठीक है? That these are the two requirements that we have. Another requirement, that we must be verified by the lending entity, whosoever is lending us money, right? Whosoever is lending us money, any of the bank, सबसे पहले उसको जो एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया है वो उसको वेरीफाई करना पड़ेगा. देन ओनली वी कैन एनरोल आवरसेल्व्स इनटू दिस पर्टिकुलर स्कीम. Institutions which are part of it, so we have scheduled commercial bank, koi bhi scheduled commercial bank ho, that is a part of it. Then we have all India financial institutions, NBFCs are also part of it. But yahan pe ek twist hai कि NBFCs वही इसका पार्ट बनेंगे जिनके पास क्रेडिट रेटिंग क्या है, दैट इज BBB. ओके, सबसे बेहतर क्रेडिट रेटिंग क्या है, सो दैट इज AA. Now this also varies. This also varies according, to the various institutes that we have. As in, I'm talking about the credit rating agencies that we have. नाउ क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसीज का काम क्या है, कि जो क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसीज है उनका बेसिकली एक काम है कि हमें क्रेडिट वर्दीनेस को बताना है, ठीक है? उस इंडिया, उस कंट्री की, उस इकोनॉमी की, या फिर उस पर्टिकुलर स्टार्टअप की, उस पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम की क्या बताना है हमें, क्रेडिट वर्दीनेस को बताना है. क्रेडिट वर्दीनेस क्या है कि इफ यू आर गोइंग टू गिव दिस, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू गिव लोन टू दिस पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम, टू दिस पर्टिकुलर इकोनॉमी, टू दिस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी, then what is the level of trust you can do on that particular company. अगर लेवल बिल्कुल ही कम है, अगर CC ग्रेडिंग है, CCC ग्रेडिंग है, फिर D ग्रेडिंग है, so that shows that you cannot trust this particular company. But if that particular company, if your economy has a rating of AAA, that is your AAA, this shows that you can highly trust that particular economy. Okay, this is what your trust is maintained. For example, we have what do you have there, सिबिल स्कोर, राइट? जब हम बैंक्स के पास लोन देने जाते हैं, तो सबसे पहले वो हमारा क्या चेक करते हैं, सबसे पहले वो हमारा चेक करते हैं सिबिल स्कोर. इफ योर सिबिल स्कोर इज गुड, ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन नेगोशिएट विद देम एट द इंटरेस्ट रेट. इफ योर सिबिल स्कोर इज नॉट गुड, ऑफ कोर्स वी विल गेट लोन एट अ हाई इंटरेस्ट रेट. So it is very very important that if you have taken loan, you are repaying that loan on on a timely basis. Then one condition is this, another condition क्या है, and the minimum 100 crore net worth जो है वो होनी चाहिए. This is the second condition. SBI registered alternative investment funds are also a part of it. Background की अगर मैं बात करूँ, so I've already told you that it's a part of your broader objective which we have startup initiative that was launched in the month of January. Exact date is 16 January 2016. अब इसका भी जो मकसद है, फिर इसका भी जो aim है, that is what, to boost your startup ecosystem, right? To boost your startup ecosystem. Okay. Now, this is a part of what? This is a part of this initiative. As a part of this initiative, the government introduces your credit guarantee scheme in October 2022 to offer guarantees on credit, provided to startups. The credit that has been provided to the startups by banks, financial institutions, NBFCs, as well as SEBI registered AIFs as well. अच्छा, अब हम यहाँ पे क्या प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं? कोलेटरल फ्री डेट फंडिंग जो है वो प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं अक्रॉस द वेरियस फाइनेंशियल चैनल्स दैट वी हैव. सो सबसे पहले आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट द वर्किंग कैपिटल, आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट द वेंचर डेट एज वेल, एंड आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट द टर्म लोन्स आल्सो. So they are a part of it. Okay, so when I talk about the other things, so to strengthen the early stage innovation that we have and expand the credit support, the Union Budget 2025-26 proposed increasing the available guarantee cover for startups. A proposal now has been implemented through the scheme's expansion. So पहले क्या था? 10 CR था. Now it has been revised to what? It has been revised to 20 CR, and along with decrease in the fee. Right? Points which you have to remember, what is the reason why it is in news. So सबसे पहले क्रेडिट जो गारंटी लिमिट है, इट हैज बीन इंक्रीज्ड. पहले जो थी वो 10 करोड़ थी. नाउ इट हैज बीन इंक्रीज टू 20 करोड़ पर बोरोवर. जो हमारा जो डिफॉल्ट अमाउंट है 85% ऑफ डिफॉल्ट अमाउंट फॉर लोन्स अप टू 10 crore. For example, now you will ask me that, ma'am, what is 85 crore and 85% of the default amount for the loan up to 10, what does this mean? So coverage details की अगर मैं बात करूँ, so you have a specific word here, that default amount for loans. If in any case that particular company, the particular individual who have taken the loan, that one individual is not able to repay the loan now, so यहाँ पे बैंक्स उनको ये बेनिफिट भी प्रोवाइड करते हैं कि आप 85% जो है आप उसको कवरेज कर दो, rest will be bear by the bank. Okay, the loss will be will be taken by the bank itself. So you have to firstly see that what is the 85% of 10 crore. If 10 crore is there, अगर यहाँ पे उन्होंने कोई भी पेमेंट नहीं करी, यहाँ से आपने 10 करोड़ से आपने जितनी पेमेंट कर दी है वो तो पहले डिडक्ट हो जाएगी 10 करोड़ से. फिर उसके बाद जितना भी अमाउंट रहता है ना, उसका आपको 85% करना पड़ेगा. लेट्स कंसीडर इट एज एक्स. ओके, 85% ऑफ एक्स अमाउंट. ओके, अब ये जो है ये आपको रीपे करना पड़ेगा इफ यू आर नॉट इन अ गुड सिचुएशन, एंड देन रेस्ट 15% विल बी taken by the bank as a loss here. Then you have annual जो guarantee fee है, it also has been reduced. पहले 2% थी, now it has been reduced to what? It has been reduced to 1% per year. Okay, 1% per year. Now this is specifically for 27 government identified champion sectors under the Make in India initiative. Okay. Rest of the things which you have to remember, that trustee coverage it offers NCGTC for eligible credit instruments such as your venture debt, subordinate debt, as well as your debentures also. Then operational reforms की अगर मैं बात करूँ, so the process has been streamlined with the automatic guarantee insurance through this particular online portal. Then there is an introduction of the umbrella based guarantee also, which includes covering pooled investment capped at either 5% of the investment or 20 crore, that is based on the actual loss outcome. So I'm hoping that everything is clear to you. Okay, so this is what you have to remember under the CGSS. Okay, and if there is a revision here, and it is a part of your Union Budget 2025-26 also. So this gives very surety. This gives very surety that a question can be asked. There are 99% of chances that a question can be asked on it. Okay. So all right, thank you so much. I'll just do a thing that I can bring questions as well on it. Okay, I can bring questions as well on it, and I'll just share that on my Telegram channel. The link of my Telegram channel, or the name of my Telegram channel, is Economy with Payal. So if you want to connect to me, if you have any doubt related to anything, you can just connect with me here, and you can just ask your doubts on my Telegram channel as well. So, all right, I'll meet you in the next session. I hope the entire news is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt, you can just pin that in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this particular video with your fellow friends as well. For those aspirants, for those students who are preparing for the competitive examination, any of the competitive examination, this is specifically not for a particular exam. If that individual is preparing for any of the examination, because we people know that the current affairs is a very very important part when it comes on the preparation of the competitive examination. So I request you to compare to share it with your fellow friends as well, so that they can also get benefited out of it. So all right, I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, take care and keep revising. Thank you.